Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back, my bookies. Taurus, this is your reading. Y'all see how my bun wasn't bunning? Like, why was it not in the middle? Well, just like a little bit over. But that's okay. All right. I reshuffled these cards super good. I don't know what happened on Sagittarius reading. It was like I never in my life ever had two decks accidentally mixed together. So I was like, maybe something in their life is a little bit too mixed up right now. Or maybe they got something real messy going on. I mean, their overall reading, it wasn't really messy. But anyways, but it was just like I really extremely shuffled these cards prior to y'all reading. So yes, we're hoping for positivity and no more problems, okay? But yeah, Taurus, I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space. We're gonna hop right into it. I'm thinking I'm gonna give you guys a 3-card pull, what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on, and what will bring you more peace, okay? And I was like actually very much like in my comfort, just had like a big bowl of cereal, and I don't know why I was like called to like come and do y'all reading, because I was like, no, it's a reason you need to make this video now and post it now, because every time I do a video, I post it within like 20 minutes after me making it. So it never takes me long, but I don't know, maybe somebody is going to be scrolling or something at a specific point of this day and they need to see the message right then. I don't know. Like, I just be feeling like when I'm being called, I get up and do it. It don't matter what I'm doing. If I'm in my comfort, like I literally just did readings this morning. Like, I woke up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, came and started doing readings, literally. So yeah, and I actually think I'm gonna do y'all's and Scorpios probably, but let's see. Spirit, for my Taurus collective, what do they need to stop doing? For my Taurus collective, what do they need to stop doing that's interfering with them? The devil in the reverse. Do you guys always run back to some type of addiction that you have, whether it's like focusing too much on materialistic things, or you're always running back to a toxic person? This could be just an addiction to sex in general. Okay, but I feel like every time you free yourself from something, maybe you run back to it. So stop detaching and then reattaching yourself to something that you know is toxic, because I feel like in the end it's only going to bring you down. What do you need to oh, y'all, I thought one fell. Anyways, but I also meant to say, I actually wrote it down. Prior to starting your reading, I really smelled blood. And I know that sounds crazy, but I did. You know how blood has like that copperish smell or whatever the case may be. But I take iron pills, and I'm not going to lie. If you let them sit in your mouth for too long before you swallow it, it tastes as if it would, like if you nick your finger and then you lick the blood, like that taste of like, you know what I mean? So I don't know why. I don't know if somebody was injured recently and somebody's been bleeding. So that was like kind of odd. It like really kind of threw me off. Also, stamps, mail, and incoming message could be some significance for you guys. So maybe some of y'all have been sending something out in the mail, or you're going to be receiving something in the mail of some type of significance. Or there could be like an incoming message from somebody maybe that you haven't talked to in a while. But let's see what you need to focus on. For my Taurus collective, what do they need to focus on at this time in their life? For my Taurus collective, what do they need to focus on? For Taurus, Spirit, for Taurus. For my Taurus collective, Spirit, what do they need to focus on? The 10 of Pentacles. Mastering your money, your finances, mastering all areas of yourself, like really learning yourself, aligning your chakras. Okay, and I also feel like getting things in order, mastering what still needs some finishing touches. What do I really need to do to get everything to come together? Also, this is like an ancestry card. So I feel like maybe focus on things that are going to build up your legacy for you, your children, your children's children. You know what I mean? I feel like also your ancestors are trying to guide you on what to focus on as well. Like maybe there is something that has been in the family for some years and it's something that needs to like continue. Sorry, y'all, that curl has been getting on my nerves like all day. So I'm probably going to keep messing with it. But, yeah, maybe there is something that has been passed down that you should still be keeping alive. It's just like master in your life what is important, what you need to save, and really just building up a foundation for yourself. And what will bring you more peace for my Taurus collective? What will bring you more peace? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have learned so much over the years, as far as like from your family, just your spiritual side as well. Okay, the 4 of Swords and then the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. What will bring you more peace is getting sleep and not obsessing with your job. Maybe some of you guys have a job where it just takes up like a lot of your mental, and you're like, you know the truth that you're exhausted from it. You've had your time there. You're really pretty much over it or whatever. But with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, what will also bring you more peace is not so much reckless spending. I feel like maybe you make a good amount on your checks at this job, but you still like are spending more than what you actually need to. You're biting off more than what you can chew. Don't be, especially, this is just a small piece of advice. Don't be in your ego. And I say this as like a human thing. It's not just for your sign. If you're around people and they have a tendency to spend more, sometimes that entices us to want to like match what their spending is, or like, oh, well, they're seeming like very capable to do all this. I don't want to seem like I'm incapable of doing this. So let me do this, even though I really don't have, even though I really shouldn't go this far and spend this much, I'm still going to do it. Just like, it really is like an ego thing. And I'm not saying you're going to be dead flat out broke after the decisions that you make, but I just feel like, y'all ever hear, if you can't buy it twice, don't buy it? The High Priestess had flipped over. I knew I wasn't tripping. Oh my goodness. Y'all see how it just came out my hand? I'm sorry. That was crazy. But yeah, we have the High Priestess here. So a lot of you guys' intuition is super high right now. And also, I just feel like you're always going to your higher power. You're always listening to your inner voice. I feel like anytime you are questioning something, you always go to your higher power. And it's just like, just for the simple fact, Taurus, what is your sign ruled by? Because you could have Cancer in your chart, because the High Priestess, this is Cancer's card. So you could have some water in your chart. But let's see what else is going on. Y'all, that just like threw me off real quick. But okay, for my Taurus collective, what do they need to know, see, here for this week, Spirit, for Taurus? The Queen of Wands with the Page of Cups in the reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are looking good right now. You fancy, huh? Some of you guys could be buying new stuff too that's making you like, I'm not saying changing your aesthetics, but I don't know, maybe you've been pampering yourself a little bit more. But the Queen of Wands is somebody that is a charmer, okay? She is somebody that gets a lot of attention, and she's always creating something new. I feel like somebody's always doing something new, whether it's your hair, your style, whatever the case may be. And then the Page of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you've been like teeter-tottering with your feelings. And I say this because the Page of Cups in the reverse is somebody that's childish. And I'm not saying you're childish, but I'm just saying maybe like you have feelings about somebody one day, and then the next day your feelings change. And then another day you feel insecure, like, maybe this really isn't what it is. And then the next day you're like, oh, but no, now I really do like them. So I feel like maybe some of you guys are in your feelings. Maybe some of you guys are in your feelings. Sorry, y'all. This keeps moving. Like, what the hell? What the hell? For Taurus, what else do they need to know, see here? The Four of Wands. Okay, some of you guys could be moving into a new home. Getting a new apartment. Some of you guys could be in a relationship right now, and you two are moving in together. Okay. Some of you guys could be moving back to your hometown. Like there could be somebody somewhere that you already lived previously, and now you're moving back there. Somebody could also be having some type of house party, some type of celebration. Some of y'all could be getting engaged too. Definitely. What else? The Five of Wands. All right. There's some of y'all could be arguing about where you're moving, or if you're moving in with somebody or something like that. Maybe your family don't like it, or maybe your friends don't like it, whatever the case may be. What's with this Five of Wands? The number 9 could be significant for some of y'all. What's with this Five of Wands, Spirit? What's with this Five of Wands? The Ten of Pentacles again. Okay, so some of you could have been left a home or something like that, and there could be some type of arguing about it. I don't know if you're arguing with a family member, like, no, this house was left to me, or this inheritance, this money was left to me, or something like that. But I'm hearing like estate. So I don't know if somebody was left some type of estate, some type of property, some type of acres or something like that, and now there's like a huge argument about it, but you're like, it's mine. That's only for some of y'all. But for some of y'all, there's just some arguing about either the finances of the home or the fact that you're moving in general. What else, Spirit? What else? The Empress in the reverse. Taurus and Libra energy. Okay, Taurus. Are you not feeling well recently? Because the Empress in reverse is somebody that's their creativity is blocked. They're not like practicing the same self-care that they usually do. They're not nurturing to their needs. Or this could be it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or it could be a Libra, and somebody could be being selfish towards you and stuck in some type of way. That could be who you had this argument with. The Eight of Pentacles. And this is what it's a lot of hard work. Whoever this person is, I feel like it's a lot of hard work to get along with them. This could be either somebody that you live with, you move with them, and now it's a lot of problems, it's a lot of issues or something like that. This is like somebody could be very pretty or very gorgeous, but they have an ugly spirit, okay? You could be living with this person and y'all could be arguing it, and it's a lot of hard work to even like get along with this person. And I feel like you're also like, you know, I'm trying to be patient with things because I put a lot of hard work into this house or buying it or moving in general, or just even you being with somebody. It took a lot of hard work for me to get here. And, you know, I am really passionate about this. So for somebody to be like selfish or to like argue with you over something that you were passionate about, I feel like maybe that's where the clashing is coming in. The Four of Cups. What do you guys feel like you missed the opportunity with? Oh my God, y'all, it's just gonna keep moving. So whatever. Some of you guys are feeling like you missed some type of opportunity and you're like really becoming emotionally unavailable. The Four of Cups is somebody, they just close off their feelings. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to open up to anybody. The Ten of Wands in the reverse with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Who is this person? Heavy fire sign energy as well. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or a Sag. And this Queen of Wands here is, the Queen of Wands is a Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius that's like frustrated with you, and it's just somebody that you just simply can't get along with. That's also something else that I'm getting. Because like I said, you know, the Queen of Wands could be you or whatever, but it could also be this person being very immature towards you and keep offering you their feelings and then they take them back. But at the same time, I feel like somebody is also mad that you don't want them no more. This Page of Cups in reverse, somebody could have offered you their feelings, Taurus, and they're frustrated that you're not taking the bait, like you don't want to be with them no more. They could be frustrated and feeling like Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, Taurus really just don't want to get along with me. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to work things out. Seven of Swords. Somebody could be lying too. Somebody could be lying, telling somebody that you're the reason y'all can't get along, or you're the reason that things are a mess, or you're the reason that they're so frustrated. I feel like somebody is blaming you for their own issues and their own frustrations, their own problems. What else? What else? What else for Taurus Spirit? What else for my Taurus collective? What else for Taurus? Yeah, and you want to know something? You know how I said I smelled blood in the beginning of y'all reading, and then y'all got the Five of Wands? Did somebody get in a physical altercation? Like, did somebody just recently fight? Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Okay, Six of Wands here. You guys could be like really popping on social media, or you could just get a lot of attention in the public eye. Some of you guys might be coming out successful in your job or something like that. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, you want to know what's so funny? Did some of y'all get catfished? I know this might sound crazy and this is super random, but some of y'all could have got catfished. You could have like went to meet up with somebody thinking they were going to look so bomb and they really didn't or something. And it's crazy because you thought that this was going to come out as success. It could have been somebody that you met online and you could have went to meet up with them and you were like, oh, hell no. But also some of you guys could be getting lied on, saying that you get attention on social media for like people that you fall for, or acts of temptation that you fall into or something like that. Somebody really could be lying on you. Two of Swords. What's a difficult choice? There's a lot of blue out here. So maybe you guys, throat chakra is blocked. Maybe you need to express yourself in some type of way. But with the Two of Swords, I feel like in regards to this person, it shouldn't be no difficult decision. If they always are like turning the page and how they feel about you, and one day they feel one type of way, and on top of that, they be lying on you, saying that you're the cause of all their problems, it shouldn't be a difficult choice if they want to stay in your life or not. Especially if this person live with you. With that Four of Wands here, somebody really could live with you. and maybe you're trying to be blind to the truth of the situation. I feel like everybody's reading is now, it's crazy, every week. This is why I do collective readings now, because every week everybody's readings resonate. It's all about, everybody needs to really start, like at this point, every time it's a full moon, everybody needs to pray, manifest, and ask for clear intuition. Literally, because everybody's second guessing themselves. I don't know what's going on with all these readings. Everybody feeling like, I'm so confused, I can't make up my mind, I want to keep being blinded to the truth of who people really are. It's easier to put a mask on people because it makes us be able to accept them more. You know what I mean? But when you don't do that and you really take the mask off and they have to be raw all the time, you have to see them for who they truly are all the time. It shouldn't make it a difficult decision to keep this person around or not. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Capricorn energy. Or it could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But yeah, this person is super jealous. This person is very jealous. They're not a very sweet person. They're not nurturing at all. Somebody only thinks about themselves. They only think about themselves. Also, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is a mother figure. It doesn't have to be your mom. It's just somebody with children. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a nurturer. So in the reverse, this person could also be a bad mother. She might not take care of things that she needs to take care of. But you want to know what's crazy? The Queen of Cups and then the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, we got heavy fire sign, heavy water energy out here. Whoever this person is, they could have even tried to like do something and come up with some type of lie, come up with some type of way to make you look bad. And I feel like it backfired on them. Somebody is so jealous of how you take care of everything in your life, and they just feel like they can't amount up to that. Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody knows you're very caring. You really care about people's feelings. You're always hearing people about their problems and their feelings. And I just feel like they know you're very intuitive as well. I feel like a lot of you guys really do have Cancer somewhere in your chart. But this person knows that you're healing, and I feel like that's why they try to like mess that up for you in some type of way. Like people could see that you're just starting to get better, and that's when they try to knock you back down. That's exactly what the fuck happens. That's exactly what happens. Oh, we're not taking all of those, but we're taking those two. The Three of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Cups with the Sun in the reverse. All I see is how frustrated somebody is. Like somebody has so much built up anger, it don't make no fucking sense. They don't know what direction to take themselves in. They don't know if they want to try to come up with other ways or try to find other people. It's almost like this person is trying to find other people that they could lie to about you and just say shit. Like it's really just weird. It's weird. This person is just so jealous. And on top of that, I feel like they were so persistent to keep doing something to you, but now they're getting tired and giving up because it's not working. The Sun in the reverse. They over there depressed. This person could literally physically be sick as well. Lots of fire out here, so it really could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Yeah. And then the Eight of Cups. Here you are. I feel like you're so peaceful. All I see on your side is you're peaceful. You moved into your new home, or you're going to a lot of, family members' houses. You've been hanging with family. You're mastering yourself. Your whole side of the board is just peace, period. You're healing. Your intuition is becoming higher. You're on your throne of taking care of your own feelings. And then with this Eight of Cups here, you're also focusing on your personal, like, spiritual journey. Like, what fulfills me? What type of spiritual practices do I need to do? I'm praying more, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I just feel like you're also searching for your purpose in life. You're searching for your wish fulfillment, because the Eight of Cups isn't 10, right? It's like you still got 2 more levels to go. You're searching for more meaning in your life, and I feel like you're letting spirit guide you to what you need, what you need to fulfill you, basically. What else for Taurus before we hop into the oracle? What else for Taurus before we hop into the oracle? All right, that must be it. Look, and then we got the Judgment in the reverse at the bottom of the deck and the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What I literally just say, this person is going around lying with people. Also, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that you just can't get along with. There's never no teamwork. Y'all can't ever see eye to eye and come to some type of like resolution. This is just somebody you can't get along with. Judgment in the reverse, somebody could be going to jail. You could be going to court with this person. But look, the Judgment in the reverse is also somebody judging you. They're blaming you for their fucking problems, their issues. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody's judging you. It's really just that simple. Nine of Cups, you are living in luxury and you are satisfied with your finances. You're happy. Like, you're very much emotionally stable. That's what I'm saying. Your energy is hella calm. You're not letting nobody phase you. That's really what I'm about to title your reading. Like, you're not letting nobody phase you. No jealous ass person. Nobody that you was arguing with. And I really admire that about you. And we're going to leave the High Priestess out, okay? Because your intuition is telling you who for you and who ain't. And now that you're really seeing that, I feel like your eyes are just open so wide. You're like, ain't no way I'm closing them again. What do I look like? What do I look like? All right. Let's get into the Oracle. For Taurus, Spirit. For Taurus, what do they need to know, see here for my Taurus collective? For Taurus, Spirit. For Taurus. For Taurus. For Taurus, Spirit. What do they need to know, see here this week? That might be 8 for real. Let's just take that. A Nissan could be significant. Somebody could be a nurse, or you could be like in school to be a nurse. You're about to go viral for your talent. You did get the 6 of Wands cards. That's what I'm saying. So if you do have some type of talent and you are on social media with it, you could be ready to go viral. Journal your goal. Why do I always say this card so weird? Journal your goals for this year. It's time to prioritize. Yeah, so Taurus, ask yourself, what do you want the rest of your 2025 to look like? What do you want to do? Amazon worker. Somebody could be an Amazon worker. Your intuition has been on point lately. That's why you got the High Priestess card. And you got the 8 of Cups. A lot of you guys are really like, you're finding yourselves. You're learning more about yourself, the way you think. Toyota. Somebody could drive a Toyota. The letters P, Q, or R could be significant. First, middle, last name, initials. And then sometimes I cry and don't tell you. So there is somebody in your life that cries and they do not tell you that. Either the fact that they just literally don't want you to know, or some people are just softer and they're more reserved. Yeah. I'm going to take a picture of this and post it on my thread. So if you guys ever want to screenshot that, feel free to do that. Okay, we're going to hop into the second oracle and we are going to end the reading there. But yeah, honestly, and y'all reading is just like, I'm not closing my eyes anymore. I'm not keeping my eyes closed to the truth of people. I can't change people. I have to accept them for who they are. And that's just really what it is. For my Taurus collective, what do they need to see from this deck? Jeez. For Taurus, Spirit, for Taurus. Anything else for my Taurus collective for Taurus? All right. What have your dreams been telling you? It's time to decode them. I love this card because dreams always have deeper rooted meanings. Don't look at the sub level of everything. Okay. Like, this is just a mini example. If you're seeing a lot of red in your dream, maybe that's a sign you need to tap into your root chakra. Tap into what happened in your childhood that made you the way that you are. Your past life experiences throughout growing up. What patterns have you seen? You know what I mean? So just the color of the significance of red. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention. Like, decode your dreams, because I feel like there's something in there that's going to help you on your spiritual journey. And then me versus me season. Continue to focus on you. Yeah, continue to focus on you. Don't pay nobody no mind. You've been in your peace, Taurus, so leave it that way. Period. And then New Jersey. Somebody could be from there, moving there, or you could be like traveling there. Start that business you keep thinking about. Okay, yes, y'all. I feel like some of you guys could have some type of new business. I don't know why this lantern is making me think of like, you know, when you just turn the light on and it's like, boom, like a light bulb is like, oh, I got a new idea. So maybe some of you guys just came up with this idea. Start that new business you keep thinking about. And Hawaii could be significant. Maybe some of you guys live there or traveling there, or you could be from there. But yeah, y'all, this was your reading, Taurus. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. And I'll see you next time. Bye.